Thank you. Community agencies are going to come together today. They're going to kick off Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services reports there were 2,157 confirmed victims of child abuse or neglect in Travis County. That's just in 1 year. That was last year. So this morning, Austin Children's Services, Helping Hand Home for Children, Austin Child Guidance Center, and other agencies will have blue ribbons tied around For the City Center, and it's to raise awareness. But we wanted to go a step further and talk about the other efforts to protect children, and that is UpBring. And the CEO, Kurt Sensky, is here to talk about UpBring and what that means. So UpBring, Kurt, is formerly known as Lutheran Social Services of the South.
Yes, we're a 134-year-old organization and the largest provider of children's services here in the state of Texas. But as good as services as we provided, serving over 30,000 individuals last year.
Wow.
The last year, we've gone through a discernment process, and we were haunted by the fact that despite all our good work, 60,000 children, for example, continue to be abused each and every year in Texas. A third of children who've been abused will end up abusing their own children. And so we have decided to create this new organization, combining the strength of a very large, old organization with all the good that comes with that, with the entrepreneurial flair and perspective of a new organization, UpBring, to tackle this. Now, we can't do this alone. So last week we were excited to announce several partnerships, Dell Children's Medical Center, Goodwill, Boys and Girls Club, University of Texas Department of Social Work, as collectively a public-private partnership to break the cycle of child abuse.
Takes a village.
It does take a village. Yeah. Exactly. And we also know we're going to have to do things differently. So your child, my child, a child in the foster care system, they need 5 things for success. They need life skills, they need safety, they need health, they need education, and they need vocation. Historically, all of us have kind of worked in our silos. We're going to have to go beyond our silos and tackle all 5 of them. So it's going to create opportunities for the legislature to get involved. It's going to create opportunities for businesses, for providers like us, as we provide opportunities in all 5 of those key markers for children here in the Austin area.
I see. You mentioned how you did go through some difficult times last year. 2013 is 1 year that I think really comes to mind, and that happens to be where you were suspended foster services at the state after a baby died in Cedar Park after somebody was watching over this baby, Orion Hamilton, who should not have been watching over this baby in the first place. I know you can't answer my question specifically about that case. I know that. But what I do want to know is, what can you tell me about what has been learned from cases like that on how to prevent something like that from happening again? Regulations.
Yeah, sure. We're always going through continuous quality improvement, right? And, you know, it was one of our 15 offices, and it was a horrific example of something bad that could happen despite all of the best efforts of the state and us. Exactly. And so the key is to provide an opportunity to provide them with normalcy and safety. And that's a difficult thing for us as parents and for us as foster parents to do. It wasn't the impetus for UpBring.
Okay.
What UpBring is all about is creating a better environment so that we can actually break the cycle of child abuse. And we've been so excited about the initial response. So for example, yesterday, an anonymous $20,000 donation.
Oh, wow.
A retired judge that said, I want to help with legal work for your clients. We had Michael at the Capitol last week, and Michael is a child that bounced in 10 different foster care organizations, and he aged out at 18. He's now part of our Be Real Austin program for children that have aged out of the foster care system. He's going to Austin Community College. He wants to be an attorney. Just an amazing man that needs that extra help in his education and vocational journey.
You bring out a good point, because people, when you age out of the system, then what happens to you? How do you prevent the cycle, and how do you keep on moving forward? All issues that we're going to be following very closely, as I know with you with UpBring. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. If people want to join us, please have them go to upbring.org. And we need volunteers, we need foster families, we need community and corporate support. Thank you.
We'll make it easy. We'll link it to our website, kxan.com.
Thanks, Allie.
Kurt, no problem. We'll be right back.